Since my last update, I've been working on a layout for the Lego City with the modular buildings that I had. Just coming up with a rough plan, as you can see, laying the modular buildings down in grids with the road plates, but I quickly ran into a problem. And that problem is that there are still so many modular buildings that I need to get in. As you can see, they're all down here on a table. And then these ones over here as well, museum, bowling alley, and the new Tudor corner that I need to get in as well. And the problem seems to be this train station that I've only just recently put in. If I didn't have that there, I could bring this row down and then it will give me space to have 3 modular buildings along here, the road going along there as I did before, and the Ghostbuster firehouse there, which frees up this space over here for effectively 2 modulars, because that's 1.5, but it takes 2 modular space because of the hinge bricks on the back. So I definitely think the best thing to do at this point is take out the train station for the time being and work on getting as many modular buildings back into the Lego City that I can. So I've been at it for a few hours now, so let me show you what I've done so far. So the train station is gone. Also took out the boutique hotel because I wanted to try the new Tudor corner on this corner and have it next to the Parisian restaurant. I thought because those two have those staircases going down the side, having them next to each other would look really well. And I'm pleased with how they look, actually. And then you get a good sight of the botanical gardens through the gap that they create. So I've popped them there, as well as the diner, and then I've just gone with the Assembly Square alternative build, the Jazz Cafe. There along the front by the road. That leaves a nice little walkway leading to the courtyard behind. Placed the Ghostbuster firehouse back where it was originally at the end of the road. I just think that's a good place to have that. And then I've just been trying to play around with buildings, trying to get as many in as possible and making it still look good. I've opted to go with a 16 by 32 base plate going down the middle here instead of a road, and I'll have that as a walkway for pedestrians. Get some nice tile in there to make it a patterned sidewalk, and also some trees maybe going down the centre. In here we've got the Palace Cinema, the Lego Store, and the Jazz Club. And then on the other side is the Tuna Corner, which we've seen, the pub, which is a alternative build of a corner garage. And then also there we've just got a Mock, which is a music shop. And then what was a Lego store, but now needs to change to be something else because I've already got a Lego store in the Lego City. And then at the end there, I've just put some modular buildings that I don't mind being slightly hidden, like my arcade Mock. The pet shop obviously isn't hidden, it's in full view, which I don't mind because I'm okay with the pet shop. And then hidden away down there is the corner cafe. You know, some people will say, how dare you place Cafe Corner hidden away in the corner with it being the first modular building released. But it is one I parted out myself, so it hasn't got all the proper pieces that a Cafe Corner would have had that was released in 2007. So for that reason, it doesn't have that special attachment to me as it may do to someone who would have bought it in the aftermarket or even bought it in 2007 when it first released. In between all those buildings, I've got Diagon Alley hidden away, which you get to from going through the alley of the detective's office. I always love having Diagon Alley hidden away in my Lego City, and it works really well because on this side, I've actually got the modular school, which is an absolute huge building that goes all the way up to the edge of Diagon Alley and totally hides the open back of it. So I really like having the school there to hide that away. And then we round things off on this corner with the corner garage. Gets a lot of stick, but in my opinion, a really good modular building. So far, so good in my opinion. I'm liking how full that the Lego City is looking now. Very packed with modular buildings, whereas before there was a lot of open space. So I've still got a few buildings to try and get into the Lego City. These ones all along here on the tables, as well as the museum and the bowling alley still on this side. But there's also still quite a bit of space to work with, which is really good. Just one last minute change. I've removed the Jazz Cafe from that end row and replaced it with the eating area, outside eating area for the diner. My wife came in and she didn't like that building. She thought everywhere else looked good, but she didn't like that building on the end. She thought it was way too big for there, and it's good to remove it and open up some space so you can see behind there. So I went with her on that, agreed with her, removed that, and also removed all the tiles off of the road plates, ready to get everything fixed in permanently with some really nice detail. So I think that this new layout is working really well. I'm really pleased with it. Just got to get everything all tiled in, minifigures in place, and then we can start working on this side of the Lego City. So stay tuned for that future update. Thanks for watching and see you soon.